Oh, okay. Do you want to record a podcast now?
Yeah, why not? Let's pretend like everything's fine.
Yeah, let's pretend that everything is fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 49 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Ports, and Evil Space Bunny is here. How you doing, Bunny?
I'm doing okay.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah, that's a very
I know.
good question.
It's so loaded for a lot of reasons, some personal, some specific to the state
Fire.
or coast that
Fire.
we're on, or just the country or planet we have to happen to live on. But relative to all that, I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm surviving. How are you surviving the fires since the Fire Nation is attacking our state?
I've played so much Dota, all right, and I've lost so much Dota. Like, otherwise, I would be in a great spot. My mental health would be good.
Yeah.
Everything would just be hunky dory.
So you're
If I
saying
can use, what's that?
you're saying that your entire well-being and mental state is based around Dota?
Yeah. Well, just because I decided to play it a bunch. Yeah.
That's fair.
It isn't normally because
Yeah.
this is an absurd amount. I played 50 hours in the last 2 weeks.
Holy
A lot.
fuck!
So I have a part-time job. It's called Dota 2.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just losing nonstop. It's just.
You're just taking your fucking head and then you're just slamming it in a car door over and over again.
Yeah. And the thing is, I want to prove I'm better than that, and time and again, I am proven wrong.
Again,
I'm not better than that.
I get it.
So here we are. I tried to play some Call of Duty because that's competitive,
Yeah.
and I'm a lot better at that. But I'm pretty sure it's because 8-year-olds play that game.
That's fair.
But you know what? I don't have to know that.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they don't make fun of you in the comms and stuff like that, you'll never know that it's
I have ever
an
muted
8-year-old.
automatically. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You're smart.
I can't deal with people yelling at me. I can't do it.
Wait,
not
how do you
over a
put up
video
with
game.
me?
I know you, and I know it comes from a good place, even though it's never ever indicated that it's a good place. You know, I know it's all in good fun. I'm kind of like Michael from The Office, where he thinks, him and Ryan have this special connection, and even though Ryan treats him like shit,
Right.
it's kind of you and me. You treat me like shit, but I'm like, underneath.
What?
There's a little glint in her eye.
Uh-huh.
It says, we're pals.
Wait, am I Ryan or am I Michael in this situation?
You're Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. I'll take it, I guess. I thought of us
Cool.
I thought of us more as a Leslie Knope and Ron Swanson situation, but that's fine. That's fine.
Really?
I'll take it.
Who's Ron Swanson?
Huh? You!
I'm Ron
Or
Swanson.
I'm Ron Swanson. I'm definitely a
Okay.
Leslie, though.
Yeah, you are too Leslie-like to really be. I wish I was Ron Swanson. God
Everybody
damn, that guy's
wishes.
got it figured out.
I know.
Holy shit.
I know.
Yeah.
It'll just be
I
the
can't pull off
wannabe.
a mustache like that.
Oh my god, his mustache is pretty
I don't
hot.
think I've ever met anyone who can pull off a mustache like that.
Fuck. What's his face from the 80s?
Well, I've never met him. I like that. I've never met him. I'm saying I've never met a regular
Okay.
person who could, yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
Anyway, did you play video games?
I played actually quite a bit of video games. I know we're like 2 weeks behind, so I'm gonna discuss some of
Oh,
the
that's
stuff
right.
last week.
Yeah, we took a week off. So sorry,
Yeah, we're
everybody,
sorry.
but
Yeah.
you can understand.
There's just some drama. It's fine. It's no big deal. And stuff. So we played that shitty Van Helsing game, which
I forgot we hadn't talked about that yet. Wait, have we not talked about that yet?
No.
Oh shit! I didn't even
No.
write that one down. Holy fuck!
I got you.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't played Van Helsing, is that the whole name? I don't know.
Van Helsing
It's a
something.
shitty RPG or ARPG from somebody. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? They're not worth talking about.
No.
Honestly, it's bad.
Oh, it's so bad. It was like literally one of the worst fucking experiences I've had in a while.
First of all, the co-op is broken as shit.
Yep.
My character either wouldn't load or loaded twice. So there was just a blank me standing there doing nothing.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I think I crashed.
You crashed. I think you crashed twice, and I think I crashed once.
Yeah. Right.
And then we only played for 2.5 hours. We recorded it, and I want to edit it, but it's gonna probably be a while before I get to actually do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was garbage, hot garbage. And like, I saw one of my other friends. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get drunk with one of my friends, and we're gonna record us playing this shitty game. If you want to join us, he's like, oh no, I will never touch that game. And I'm like, okay, well that's fine, whatever, your loss. And then
That's the wisest among us.
he was so smart to like.
Who is this sage that knows not to touch that game?
But yeah, we played that shitty game. I beat Red Dead Redemption 2. Fucking cried my eyes out.
Nice. Did you beat the epilogue and everything?
No, I haven't finished the epilogue, so I have.
Us
But
either.
I've seen it, and I already saw what happens, and I was really happy with the way it kind of ended. But yeah, it God, that game just was a fucking experience. And like, I think Arthur Morgan might be above Alistair right now in my video game husbands. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's up there, and I fucking fell in love with that character.
Yep.
And there was one scene before the ending and everything where he's talking to a nun about being scared, and I just fucking lost it. I still remember that scene just very vividly, and how well they portrayed his face and everything. And I was just like, oh, my heart just like fucking crumbled up into a little ball and just fucking. But yeah, I beat that. I've been playing a lot of side scrollers because I'm limited to what I can actually do. So I installed everything that will piss me off right now. I played a fuck ton of Binding of Isaac. I played a shit ton of The Messenger, Castle Crashers, Cuphead because I'm a fucking idiot sandwich.
Wow.
I literally just grabbed everything that would piss me off. Because, like, I don't have any, like, therapeutic side scrollers or anything. I have these angry, aggressive games just like me. And that's all I've been playing. So it's just like, Argh! But then the sage that wouldn't play Van Helsing with us, he recommended a game. And he's like, you should check these games out. They're called Kingdom. And there's Kingdom Classic, there's Kingdom 2 Castles, and then there's another one that just came out, I think last year? I'm not quite sure. But these games are weird to describe. I don't know how to describe what it is. You manage a town, but it's a side-scrolling thing, so you have to run back and forth between things and, like, manage and build up a town. And
is this on Steam?
Yes.
I don't see it.
I'll send it to you later.
It's just called Kingdom?
It's called Kingdom. Yeah, they're the Kingdom games. And
Interesting. Okay.
They're really good. And I was like really surprised that he recommended this to me. And I was like, this doesn't seem like my thing. Like, why did he recommend this to me? He doesn't fucking know me. And I was like mad. And then I, like 3 hours later, I was like, oh, this game is gorgeous and I'm fucking in love with it. And I think I have like 7 hours in it already. But like, the music's really good. It's all pixel art. And I've kind of had a really good kick with like pixel art games recently, like Children of Morta, this one, and then like a couple others that I can't think of off the top of my head. But like, for some reason, pixel art is just really fucking been my jammy jam lately.
Oh.
And then
that's cool.
I played a little. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the screenshots. Do you get a bunch of cool mounts?
I don't know in the other ones. In the first one, you just have a pony, and then eventually you can find another pony, and then that's about it.
Okay. In the second game, it looks like you have a giant lizard, a giant fox thing, a giant beetle.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I haven't seen too much of the second one. I've mostly just been playing the first one because I want to beat it, and then I'll move on to the other ones.
Yeah,
but
this looks kind of awesome.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
It's so chill, and like it's just really nice. And like I have SpongeBob in the background on the TV, and then I'm just like fucking laying on the couch playing this game.
That sounds like therapy right there.
It's super therapeutic. It's kind of nice.
That's awesome.
I played some Among Us. Fuck that game. That's all I have to say.
I noticed you put that on the list. Fabian and I kind of want to get into a group that's playing that. By the way,
I have a couple friends. If you want, I can hook you up.
We have interest in playing that. We watched Kit Boga playing it.
Oh yeah,
and it looked like so much fun.
It's a hot shit show. I'm really bad at lying, so it's hard for me. I'm really bad at lying, and it just like shows in this game. They're like, "Did you do it?" And I'm like, "No. Why would I fucking kill you?" And they're like, "She fucking did it." I'm like, "Fuck, shit," and stuff like that.
You're like, "Why would I kill you?" It's like, well, if you're the killer, it's your job.
It's like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But what else?
It was funny because Kit Boga.
Oh yeah.
He was really bad at being the killer, and his chat was like calling him out. They're like, "Dude, you lie like for a living now. Like all you do is scam people.
Yeah,
like, you scam scammers." And he's like, "Yeah, but I'm playing a character there, and I know they're bad people." He's like, "These are my friends."
Yeah, it's the thing. It's
he
like
couldn't like lie to his friends. I thought it was so adorable.
It's like Mario Party, but more extreme because you're not only like you're fucking deceiving and you're conniving against your own friends, and like it's just really fucked up.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's funny.
But
I like it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll hook you up with some friends. But okay. I played Broforce finally. That was great.
What is that? I've been aware of that sort of peripherally forever, and I still don't really know what it is.
It's basically Contra, but with a bunch of like random heroes that you get, and the random heroes are like movie references, like, and they'll make it like a bro reference. So like Brogyver is like MacGyver, and like Mr. T, and like all these other things. Bruno Schwarzenegger. I forgot how to do Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, but like all bunch of different ones. Like, and they got like Kill Bill, Beatrix Kiddo in there, and like fucking what's her face from Aliens. I can't think of her name, but like it was.
Is it like licensed?
Not really. It's more just like look-alikes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's really cheesy. It's really really good, and Dybro is probably my favorite one, and. Yeah, it was stupid fun, and it was super cheesy, and I needed something like that to get drunk and scream at, you know. And then the last game I played was this tiny little game, and I'm gonna look more into it, called Parsnip, and it was like a weird fucked up horror game. I
was thinking like a farming game or something.
No. It's like a walking simulator. It's like a basic walking point and click game, and yeah, there's some dark undertones, and it's just really fucking weird. And you're playing this character who's a bunny, and she's like, "I'm gonna make a cake for breakfast," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And like you leave, and she's just like superly over nice and like super like just really simple minded, and like everybody thinks she's really fucking weird, cause she kind of is. And she's right. It's 4 p.m. She's like, yeah, I haven't had breakfast, though, so I'm going to make a cake for breakfast. And they're like, but it's 4 p.m., so you missed breakfast. She's like, no, I haven't, since I haven't eaten yet, duh. And it's just really fucking bizarre. Just these weird turn of events that slowly happened. And, yeah, and then you accidentally kind of kill everybody. So it's all good fun. And there's more of them, so I'm going to keep checking them out.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, sorry, there was a lot to like unpack there. It's been 2 weeks of me playing video games and crying and drinking and etc. etc. But yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just played Dota. You son of a bitch.
It's not all I played. That's
fair.
I played another game that's endless. Weirdly,
no, I saw.
My friend group got into Lord of the Rings Online.
I knew it.
And it's cozy as shit. I'll tell you what. I know you don't like Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings fans just vibing in the Misty Mountains or in the village of Bree. It's great. It's a good time. Rivendell. The music there is just fucking. It's just like it's a cool game to chill in. I have no plans to max or anything. I'm just kind of just chilling in the game. Yeah, we're all sort of playing solo because, MMOs getting everybody to play at the same time. It's a fucking nightmare. So we're all fine, just like playing our own shit and talking about it.
Yeah, I'll have a confession for you. Okay, I don't like
confession?
Lord of the Rings, but
yes.
They came out around the same time as World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But I got to level 20 in World of Warcraft, and I realized there was nothing to do yet, and I was like,
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go play this other MMO, and I got really hard into Lord of the Rings Online. So I saw one of your screenshots, and I'm like, oh fuck, I fucking remember that.
The guild I joined had a screenshot contest. That's why I was taking screenshots.
Oh, cute! You guys.
We find out today if I won. I don't think I did. Somebody
Oh.
took an amazing picture of a spider on a rock. It was pretty incredible. Like in moonlight. It was fucking amazing. But yeah, it's a good time. I played it around the time it came out, like maybe a year or two later, and I liked it a lot back then. But I was basically just waiting for Star Wars: The Old Republic to come out. That's why I built my PC.
Yeah.
And so I just chilled in that until that came out, and I played that.
That's fair. Wow.
Okay, other shit I played. I am almost done with Black Mesa. I'm finally on Zen.
Yes.
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
is probably one of the coolest places to be in a video game when you're high. They did that shit up big time, okay? They made it fucking cool as shit. Like, it's unrecognizable to the Zen in Half-Life 1.
Oh, okay. I'll have to.
And it's... My one complaint is everything in this game's too long. They made it way too long. But, they do this cool thing where the head crabs are, like, controlling a dude in one of the HEV suits.
Oh, yeah?
And when you kill it, you can hear it flatline like Gordon Freeman does.
Ooh.
It's sick as shit.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So.
That's cool. I like that. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, no, it really is. They added a lot of cool shit.
Well, that's good.
The other thing I've been playing very casually, I think it's probably going to take me like a year to get through this fucking game, but I'm still doing my Dungeon Siege 1 Party of 1 playthrough. It's interesting and challenging, and I think that game is fucking vastly underrated. There's so many fucking things you can do. You can play through the game so many different ways. You can multi-class your characters, not multi-class your characters. You can multi-class them in different ways. It's fucking rad.
For sure.
It's real cool. I started getting... I don't know how the leveling system works. It's really strange because it seems like if you use magic, your intelligence skyrockets, right? Because it's an intelligence-based thing. And it incrementally sort of does your dexterity and your strength. But then if you switch over to, like, either using your bow or your melee, your strength does not go up as fast as if you didn't have magic at all. So it, like, punishes multi-classing really hard. Because I was trying to get my strength up because I'm, like, pretty weak.
Yeah.
You can level your melee skill really fast, but your strength doesn't go up proportionally. So it's kind of a struggle. But right now I'm just using summons to kite enemies and just, like, have it tank.
Yeah.
And it's working okay. But the only thing that's a downside about that is when you play Dungeon Siege, the number one thing you have to do in that game is make sure you hit every enemy. Like, you just have to, like, because that's how you level up, is hitting shit. So the hits from the summon take away from my experience.
No.
So it's kind of a struggle, but
Yeah.
I'm getting through it. I got through one really hard part where they lock you into this actually I got through two really hard parts. There's one with a goblin boss that heals himself. Or he's like in a giant mech thing. It's really cool. That guy, Dungeon Siege 1 is fucking amazing. And then there's another part where they lock you in with like 20 enemies in a tiny space. I really didn't think I was going to get through that, but I made it, and I feel great about it, even though nobody gives a shit about this old-ass game. It's a fun time for me, and yeah, it's fun.
That's fair. Good. I haven't touched that game in forever. That's like still one of my fucking favorite video games of like all time.
It was the game that got me into RPGs.
Really?
Actually. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm trying to think of. See, I'm not
Yours
the
should
big.
probably be something quite a bit earlier than that, I would imagine.
Well, like, see, the thing is, like, I just don't like RPGs that much, and well, traditional like turn-based ones. Other RPGs, fine.
Oh, I don't either. Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you like Secret of Mana?
Yeah.
Yeah? I
That's
hate that shit.
where my fucking rabbits come from.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about that like 100 times. That game, I played it like 2 years ago, and it was one of the worst game experiences of my life.
Wait, did you play the new one or the original?
No, the original.
Oh, really? You didn't like the original?
No, I hated it so
Okay.
much because of the combat. I love the music. The music is so good, and the art is great, but playing the game is just a miserable experience. It's so hard, and your AI teammates fuck you over so hard. They screw you at every turn. Any opportunity they get. They're not working for you.
No.
They're sleeper fucking agents in your party.
Sleeper agents trying to sabotage you, dude.
Yes.
Exactly. That's fair.
Jesus.
That's fair.
Anyway. I want to play the new ones, even though everyone shits on the art and stuff. It's kind of true, but if it can make the gameplay playable, maybe I'll actually like it.
That's fair. I can kind of understand that. I don't know.
I heard back in the day, like if you had two people to play that game, then it was fucking amazing. But
yeah, I
can't imagine doing that now.
Yeah.
I bet that would be an amazing way to play that.
Yeah, it was a lot more fun. Less sleeper agents.
Yeah, you outnumber the sleeper agents.
Except when you were fighting. I don't want to go that way. No, I want to go this way.
Oh yeah.
And then you get into an actual physical altercation with your siblings.
There's a lot of cool parts about that, like the griffin thing that you fly on. Like, holy shit! For the time, that was unbelievable.
It was kind of it was one of those games.
It was ahead of its time in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
The radial menu, I'm pretty sure it was the first game with a radial menu.
I think it was, or it was like one of the first ones. Yeah.
Darn near. It's the only popular example I can think of.
Yeah, I can't think of any other ones that have that kind of similar menu.
I tried to look it up once, but I couldn't find any information on that.
Fuck, now I really want to play that game again. And since I'm sitting on a couch, I might fucking do that, so.
Nice.
I'll figure out a way.
Nice. I think that's all I played, although I forgot we went back 2 weeks, and I'm not really sure. It's possible I played some other shit, but I think we talked about enough. I don't know.
Yeah, we talked about video games for a long time. You guys
We
are
got
probably so sick of us fucking talking. No, I'm kidding.
Some news or something?
We do have some news. It's been kind of a crazy couple of weeks. I kind of condensed things and kind of smashed some shit together. So made it a little bit easier for me to do the news, so you guys don't have to hear about this shit twice. But we'll get into it. So Ninja just finally officially announced that he is back on Twitch. Him and Twitch, they touched tips again.
Sorry, who was it?
Ninja?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, one of the biggest names in streaming, and like...
Oh, the blue-haired kid.
The blue-haired kid, yeah. The one that does the silly Fortnite dances and yells at kids. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. The guy who was, he did the dropping of the ball in New York. He tried to get everybody to do the flossing dance, and it didn't work.
It didn't work. It was really awkward and silly. But he officially went back to Twitch. Him and Twitch made amends, apparently, for whatever reason, which actually kind of surprised me. I thought he was going to go to YouTube, but because he has a way bigger following there than any other platform.
Do you think that YouTube is actually going to make a play for streaming. I know they have Dr. Disrespect now, but they're not really improving the experience.
They're not.
You know?
They're not improving the experience. I think they're kind of just like same way that Twitch is kind of, where they're like, this is what we have, this is what works, continue to work with it or else sort of thing.
Oh. But they're not as successful in the live streaming as Twitch, right? I don't think
so, but they do have this one thing that's really cool where like you can announce a live broadcast beforehand. So like there's this
Twitch used to have that, right? Scheduled broadcast, but they I think they got rid of it, right?
I don't know what it does.
Because nobody was using it and it was kind of bad and yeah.
Oh, maybe I didn't pay attention to it or whatever, but like YouTube has this thing where like you could join the broadcast and then it will send an email reminder that it's starting and stuff if you want.
I've used that for some of the Game Awards stuff.
Yeah.
Or the Gamescom stuff too.
Yeah. So it's like super handy, but like yeah, because there's a fucking Beat Saber YouTuber that I watch and I really like their shit and stuff. And,
oh, nice.
Yeah. And he I don't know what it is. It's a VTuber, so they're full body VR, and
oh, okay.
But yeah, they do some really cool shit in Beat Saber and stuff, and I always like finding the songs so I can play them later. But anyway, nice. So Ninja's back on Twitch. Everybody was kind of shocked. Everybody was kind of also not shocked, and everybody's just like, well, it was like 8 months ago or whatever it was before he switched over to Mixer, which was kind of surprising, but biggest payout of his life or whatever.
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
He made out like a fucking bandit. Like there's no other way to put it. He literally
good on him, dude.
Yeah. No.
Fucking hell yeah.
No, 100%. And but the best thing is like the New York Times was reporting on this and they were trying to make like specific sports references, and like the person who wrote this was comparing him to LeBron James when LeBron James left Cleveland for Miami.
That's not at all what this is like.
Well, like Ninja leaving Twitch for Mixer was like LeBron leaving Cleveland for Miami and
except
stuff, and then he went back to...
because Miami was a winning team.
Well, yeah, Miami was a winning team,
and Mixer was the underdog loser. Mixer was the Cleveland.
Yeah, and like, but then he went back to Cleveland, so it's like kind of I don't know.
So in the way that people were at a thing and then went and did a different thing and then went back,
and then they went back.
That's how it's the same.
Exactly.
But who gives a shit?
Yeah, it just made me laugh. I was like, oh look, a specific sports reference for ports to get angry at.
I mean, if it was specific, like, it just doesn't make enough sense. It's too generic, you know. It's like, come on. I would be amazed if that helped anyone understand the article more.
Oh yeah, no. I think I'm like one of the few people that fucking follow sports still, kind of, not regularly.
No, but I mean that reference is for people who know sports but don't know streaming.
Oh,
so
I
if that reference actually did help somebody, I'd be shocked. Because they'd be like, oh, okay, so like Twitch is the underdog thing. It's backwards.
Yeah, it's absolutely backwards. It's funny, but they tried. Yeah. A for effort, F minus for execution. But okay, so we all know about the Tencent drama and like Tencent. Last month, Donald Trump came down and started banning apps by Tencent, and India has also been following suit, but India's actually been ahead of us in banning China's apps or like any app out of China. And so
we are poking the hornet's nest.
We are literally poking the hornet's nest. I'm sorry, but this is still kind of relevant. So PUBG Mobile specifically, was recently banned in China, and because of that, PUBG and Bluehole.
Wait, doesn't Tencent own that?
Yes.
What?
That's the big deal about this is PUBG. So PUBG started on the PC, right? And console and stuff like that. That's owned by Bluehole. But specifically, their mobile section is owned by Tencent, and all of the coding was done by Tencent. That's why it's a little different than the actual, like, PC game and stuff like
Yeah.
that. There's like a lot of little differences. People complain about it all the time. But Bluehole decided to cut all of its losses and cut all of it from Tencent just to avoid being banned in other things. So they no longer run the mobile app, or Bluehole owns it all now again. And because of this, like, Tencent took a huge hit. So last month it was reported that Tencent lost approximately 50 billion in its market value. And because of this PUBG, like, cutting ties with them, it lost another 14 billion. And it's speculated that other apps that may be tied to Tencent are just going to start cutting their, like, losses and, like, just fucking pulling this shit out because they don't want to get banned.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. And so, like, it's interesting to see if we'll follow suit after India and ban PUBG Mobile as well. Right now, there hasn't been anything about it. And, like, they're still really cool with Apple since Apple's been promoting them over the Fortnite bullshit. And, it's going to be really interesting to see. We'll see if India unbans it, but since it's still, like, it was originally coded by Tencent, they might not.
Tencent, you got to make some moves, buddy. Like, what?
I mean, they're still a multi-billion corporation. Like, this hit did hurt them, but
I don't care how much money you have.
Yeah.
$1 billion is still a lot.
Yeah, especially
there's a lot you can do with $1 billion.
Yeah, losing close to, like, 60 to like 70,000 or $70 billion within a 2-month period. Like, your market value is how much your company is worth, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that huge hit in 2 months, just like boom, boom. It just kind of it's a little scary for them, but at the same time, I don't really care. Tencent.
Yeah. Well, we're probably way better off without Tencent. So this is probably a good thing. I'm just saying, like, self-interest wise, Tencent, you gotta do something. Come on, use that money, baby.
Exactly. Maybe don't spy on everybody. Who knows?
Yeah. I hope all that data you collected was worth it. We'll see.
Yeah, you get to see that I don't look at anything interesting on my phone other than video games and cats. But
they're gonna kill you. They're gonna sell you some video game and cat shit.
That's true, but I don't buy it.
Not cat shit. I misspoke.
Oh, not cat shit, just cat shit for cats.
Yes.
There you go. You got it. But that whole story kind of leads us into our next thing, which is Apple.
Speaking of following suit. A lawsuit.
But we're not actually going to talk about the Epic Apple lawsuit. We're going to specifically talk about Apple and how it's potentially going to fuck over other people besides Epic for once. And maybe Microsoft had some concern to throw in its hat a little early, like, to help Epic. But now I can see why they may have thrown in their hat. So Apple decided to revamp their store policies, and it kind of fucks over certain things if it's reading accordingly. So according to the new rules, every game available through streaming services would need to submit the app store as a standalone app. So with, like, Google Stadia and xCloud and any other, like, streaming gaming service that's trying to struggle through this year just like the rest of us, they would have to not only they would have to submit a standalone app. So say I want to play BioShock on my phone for whatever fucking reason. Who is it?
It'd be a separate app?
It would have to be a separate app first in order for me to stream it through, like,
each game?
Yes. Yes.
No way. There's no way that gets implemented.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So,
Apple, don't fuck this up.
Apple's fucking it up real hard right now.
You idiots.
So Microsoft spoke up because obviously xCloud, and xCloud is the only one that I've been kind of interested in, and I've been kind of not gonna lie, because my laptop isn't the best, and I want to play something else besides controller games every once in a while. But Microsoft brought up the point that Netflix, YouTube, and other video streaming services don't have to do that with like every movie or every video, making sure that it meets Apple's requirements and shit like that. They don't have to do that. But the thing is, to play kind of devil's advocate, those apps already have guidelines in order to post on them. And then those apps have to follow Apple's guidelines to continue to be on their services, right? So it's kind of this gray area for those streaming services since they're not, I don't know, interactive, I guess. But, like, obviously YouTube is the Wild West, so there's some weird fucking shit on YouTube every once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah. What, you're telling me Apple doesn't curate the YouTube videos that are on the YouTube app?
No. I mean, there's Grapefruit Lady. God, Jesus.
It's so funny because YouTube's so big that even YouTube can't handle it.
No, they can't even handle fucking marketing their shit.
There's so many TV shows streamed live every day. Like The Simpsons is on there, fucking Family Guy. It's just everywhere. I watched entire movies on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're not up there for very long, but they're on there long enough for me to watch them.
Yep.
And they get re-uploaded a lot.
Yep. And so, like, for Apple to do this is definitely gonna piss off Google Stadia, and it's gonna piss off, like, it's gonna definitely piss off Microsoft since they've been pushing for the streaming thing so hard with xCloud. And it's just kind of weird how Apple is just, like, shutting down this, like, gaming part of their app, which is their kind of moneymaker, you know?
Yeah.
But I also could kind of see why they would want to do that. Is like, oh, streaming services, you can buy microtransactions through those, and I can't regulate it? Fuck you, sort of thing. Because they're just money.
Yeah, everything's dollar bills.
Money. But yeah, so that's their new ruling right now. So it's not only gonna fuck over, are they trying to fuck over Epic? Apple is now trying to fuck over video game streaming services, and not to, like, it's not standing on a very good leg right now as it is. Like, we've shit all over Google Stadia, we've shit over Nvidia's, and
well, they shit on themselves.
Oh my god, it just seems like they just keep fucking themselves over the ass, just over and over and over again, just like, ugh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
By the way, to take a quick aside, did you see the NVIDIA creator thing? The content creation thing where you can, like, import stuff? It's like for machinima shit.
No, I did not.
I'll have to, I'll have to send you some shit on that. Please. It looks interesting, but the demo they showed looked terrible. So no. I don't know if it's, they just don't know how to use their own thing or if it's actually going to suck. I have no idea.
NVIDIA, you went strong with the fucking 3030 and like, or the 3030, the 3080 is looking really fucking fine. It's looking like a really good snack.
Yeah.
And then you just fuck over the weirdest thing. NVIDIA is just so odd. They're like
that hardware, by the way, looks sexy as hell.
Oh my god, the 3090.
Oh my god.
Girl.
What is it? $1,200.
Might be $1,200.
No, it's 15. No, it's 1,500.
No, it's 12. I thought it was 12.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought that's how I'm gonna look it up right now.
You can look it up. You can look it up. Yeah, it's really funny because, like, I feel bad for everybody that bought, like, the 2080, the 2070, and like one of my friends bought the 2080, and now the 370 is comparable to it.
The 2000 series was a bad time to get in because it was all new technology. It was the ray tracing shit. But now they've figured it out, you know?
Figured it out. Yeah.
They've figured it out. Yeah. NVIDIA's new RTX 3090 is a $1,499 monster GPU.
Oh. And it's huge. It's like...
It's gigantic.
Huge.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to put your tower inside of the GPU now.
Is that what it's gonna be now? Like, just it's fucking insane. I fucking was, like, the past couple weeks before everything, I fucking the shit out of that 3080, and I'm like, I could buy that right now. I would be okay.
Absolutely.
That would be.
It looks great in your kitchen as they shut off.
Exactly.
That whole stream was really odd.
Oh, God, yeah, that was a really weird stream. Video, what the fuck are you doing? Just show us the cards. Don't be weird.
I like doing it that way, though. Like, just having it on their own channel, them doing their own weird bullshit. I love that.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, they could do whatever the fuck they want. Look at Devolver. Devolver Studios, like, has some of the weirdest fucking streams, and
I love it.
It's great.
Keep it coming. Pump that creativity. Not everything will land, but something surely has to.
Something. Just keep throwing shit out the wall. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that we shit all,
what else we got?
all over those people.
Yeah. Let's shit on somebody else.
Let's shit on Xbox and
I'm gonna
PlayStation
shit on
5.
Mood.
You ready?
The prototype looked like a Radio Shack router.
Wait,
boom, roasted.
The fucking Xbox Series S? You think it looks like a router? I thought it would look cute.
No, the PS5.
Oh, the PS5. Yeah, no, the PS5 definitely looks like a sci-fi fucking router.
The old one, the fucking the thing that leaked, remember?
The thing that leaked that looked like a fucking projector.
It was like a projector.
Yeah, the thing was garbage. But
it was crazy.
Now it looks kind of sexy. I'm not going to lie.
The Xbox, so the PS5 looks like a Dubai tower. And then the Xbox kind of just looks like a giant version of your Comcast 1G router. That's what that looks like. It's just a square, like a fucking rectangle, like it's nothing.
It looks like a mini tower. It looks like a mini tower.
Yeah, it's just it's whatever. It doesn't, I've never given a shit what consoles look like, honestly.
All right.
I don't give a fuck.
So, since we're getting closer to fall, and hopefully we'll get some rain since we're on fire right now in Oregon, but...
Is that what season it is? I can't fucking tell anymore.
I know, I can't see, 5 feet in front of me.
It could be summer, it could be winter.
There's no sun.
I have no idea.
It's just gray. It's just gray and smoke, and I'm not supposed to be breathing that air, but what else am I supposed to fucking breathe?
Right.
But let's talk about the Xbox first. So since it's coming down to fall and everything's getting closer and closer to the end of the year, which both of these are supposed to be coming out, the Xbox has finally taken their cards and they threw them all over the table. We know about the pricing now, and this week also was leaked and then confirmed that the Xbox Series S, which is the smaller version of the Xbox Series X. Jesus fucking Christ, Microsoft, get your fucking shit together on these fucking wordings. So I'm going to refer to the S and the X just to make it simpler so I say less words and less likely to fuck it up. So the S is a smaller version of the X. And
it's less powerful.
It's less powerful. It's got a less powerful CPU, GPU, as well as a weaker disk drive from what I was reading. But it is really small. It's kind of cute. I thought it was really cute. And I wrote, it looked like a little penis. And, but the price on it is $299. It's $299. We went back to 2009 when I bought my PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually kind of shocked. And I was like, oh, if it's $299, I'm not going to play it that much. I could kind of justify maybe getting one of these. But
I don't really have a good feeling for how much less powerful it is. What are we missing out by going with that route?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I will have to look.
Because for me, it's tough. Yeah. It's a tough thing to go for my PC, which, has bells and whistles on it, to play console games. So if I'm playing a lesser version of the console game, it's even going to be worse.
Potentially, yeah. It has the potential to be way worse.
But I don't know. I don't know what's going to be missing exactly.
Well, the thing that's going to be missing that was announced earlier this week was both Xbox Series will be missing the enhanced features that it did with the Xbox One. So the Xbox One, you can play your older system games on it, and it would have this enhanced feature that would give you improved loading time and all this other shit for it. And what these both will have is it will have it only for the previous generation. So your Xbox games won't have the faster loading times and shit like that, but your Xbox Ones will have the advanced features. And that's the only thing that I've confined kind of. But yeah.
What are the enhanced features?
So the enhanced features would let you load faster. It would improve some of the graphics. It would improve some of the rendering and just overall FPS of your like older games.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it made it a little bit nicer to play your older games back on the next console, sort of thing. It was kind of a nice thing. I didn't even know it did this until everybody was like writing, and they're like, "It's only gonna do Xbox One," and I'm like, "Oh, it's even better."
That shit is fucking cheap as shit. Like that is amazing.
$299.
There's absolutely zero chance that PS5 competes on that level.
No, and so that's
unless they announce a. They're like, "Whoa, we have a smaller one too."
Yeah, that's kind of what. I think Sony may be scrambling. I think this is Xbox like literally just fucking shooting shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's like
I bet they have to be taking a massive hit on that console.
100%. 100% they have to. Like the Xbox X is $499. That's the big black tower, and this other little one, which is a little white tower, and it's really cute and it's tiny. Is fucking $299. Like those are both relatively cheaper prices. The $499, but like $299 again for a console. I mean,
that's amazing. I mean, it hasn't been that cheap
since PlayStation 3
ever. No, PlayStation 3 was enormously expensive. It was like $600 when it came out.
What?
Yeah.
Did I really spend $600 on that thing?
If you bought it at launch, yeah, it was like a couple years later. It was way cheaper, but at launch it was like $5.99 or it was $4.99, but it was a shitload of money at the time.
Maybe it's the PlayStation 2. I don't remember. There was one console for $2.99. I can't remember, but anyway. So since
$5.99 launch price.
Holy
Jesus
shit!
Christ. How did that thing compete at all? I mean, it kind of didn't for most of that generation. But
I don't know how I bought that, honestly. I'm trying to think. I'm like, did I fucking sell my soul to the devil just to buy my PlayStation 3 at that time? Maybe. Fuck, I'm done. So now let's switch over to Sony. So Sony, this is gonna come out after Sony's show, but we're recording it before Sony's show because fuck life and everything's on fire right now. I'm just gonna keep talking. This is the fire episode.
Yeah.
You're all fired, Oregon.
That podcast is on fire.
But so Sony has their streaming thing. It's going to be happening on Wednesday. It'd be really cool if you guys messaged us either in our Discords or either of us on Twitter about what you guys thought of it if you do watch it. But Sony's kept really quiet about their shit. There's no pricing. There's no release date. There's nothing. Where Xbox now has all this shit. And in fact, you can't even pre-order the PlayStation 5 right now.
Right.
So hopefully after Wednesday, we'll find out a little bit more what's happening with the PlayStation 5 and what Sony's doing. But there's a tiny little speculation going out there that there might be a delay with the PlayStation 5. And
that would be even worse.
I know. That would actually fuck Sony over. Imagine if you don't fucking...
I don't know. I wonder how many... I mean, obviously there's fanatics that are going to go buy these day one.
Oh, yeah.
How many people, like real, regular people are going to buy these? Like, probably... I mean, I honestly...
Right now? I don't know.
For $300? Maybe more than I thought. But... I just don't... It doesn't feel like a good time to buy them. There's nothing on them, which I know is pretty usual for a launch, but it seems especially dry. And I just... Who is Joe Schmo working 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, who's like, I'm going to put my hard-earned money during this crisis toward a video game console that has nothing to play on it?
Exactly. And, like, it has
Who
to
is he?
really try this.
Email in if you're Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo. Actually,
and you plan on buying a
I know
console.
one person, and that is Shadowsaurus Rex, but that's just because he's very loyal to his consoles, so.
Yeah, so that's a fanatic. Who are the regular people?
My fanatic, okay? He's my fanatic.
I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm a fanatic for PC shit. I want to buy a $1,500 card.
Yeah, same. So, I mean, it's fair. It's relatable.
I'm a fanatic.
Oh my god,
for sure.
We could buy the Xbox X and Xbox Series S. Fuck no, X
Series X.
Yeah, X is the Fortnite. Damn it! This is why. The X.
It's not confusing.
It is totally.
I just read an
confusing.
article. It says it's not confusing.
Fuck
so it's not
them. They're fucking wrong. They could go eat a bag
Isn't that
of
stupid?
dildos or whatever.
How dare you write an editorial piece that says it's not the thing everyone thinks
not
it is?
that confusing.
How dare you?
It's
Everyone's
not that
confused.
confusing.
What are you going to say in this article that is going to make everyone magically understand and remember? Nothing. I didn't read the article, granted, but I'm pretty sure it has nothing in there that's useful for me.
Nothing of value was contributed in.
So it came from that VG247 account.
Yeah. Okay.
Those people, I have mixed feelings about them.
Definitely
I mostly hate them, but every now and then they break good news. But they have a lot of really shitty editorial shit, and they repost all their posts like 3 times a day.
Oh no! Do they just constantly retweet their own shit?
They create a new post about it.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird. You fucking should be lazy and just repost your own shit. Like,
I know.
hello?
Like, retweet it. That's better.
That's way
to me.
better.
Yeah.
That's a lazy way to do it. But
who gives a shit?
Anyway, but yeah. So Sony hasn't like fucking shown anything. Hopefully Wednesday, like I said, stuff comes up. But I have a bad feeling that they're gonna delay it. I just have a inkling that something's gonna happen. Especially since Xbox is like, hey, we're going to do a cheaper fucking tiny version of this giant tower. And it's going to be way cheap. So since everything is happening in this crisis, you can still afford to play video games. Even though there's no video games really officially with launch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how you going to do that?
Yeah. I mean, I guess Cyberpunk.
You're going to be playing a bunch of old shit.
What about Cyberpunk? When is Cyberpunk?
Yeah, if you don't have a PC, obviously you have to get something. Well, wait. You can play that on the Now consoles, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to play both.
So like, you don't need a new one. I'm just saying.
But
probably looks a lot better.
It definitely will look a lot better on the new ones. It's fucking better, right?
If I was just a console player, I would probably buy a console just for that game.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would just eeny, meeny, miny, moe which one I was going to buy.
It's like, this one's coming out faster. Good, done.
I would probably stick with Sony because they're still the people with the first party developers that are actually doing shit.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like we don't know when that's gonna happen.
There's no games yet, but I mean, Naughty Dog's gonna make something, right?
Hopefully,
eventually.
They only did one for this entire console.
That's not true. They did the Uncharted 4 or whatever,
yeah, I
right?
forgot about Uncharted 4.
They did 2. They did 2 a generation. That's enough, right? For some of the best games ever. Arguably.
Yeah. I still need to beat fucking The Last of Us 2. I'm so lazy.
Yeah. I know. It's hard
to play console.
I guess I need to put my PlayStation on my desk for a little bit. I don't know.
I'll have to figure out something eventually. My little brother
There's good games on there. God of War blew my fucking mind.
Oh, yeah. Those are good games. Okay. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the news. Like I said, I took everything and, like...
Smushed it,
so it's not as annoying and et cetera, et cetera. Et cetera.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, thanks for putting it together.
Yeah.
As always.
Of course. I'm the best.
As always. You know, okay, so here's something that happened to me in the last 2 weeks.
What?
It was my brother's birthday.
Oh, yeah?
He turned 13.
Oh.
And he's got an Xbox One.
Okay.
And his controller was breaking because he's terrible to his shit.
Yeah, obviously.
So I decided
year-olds.
I'm going to give him a new controller because they're like $50.
Yeah.
I was going to get it on the way home from work. Forgot about it. I was like, whatever, I'll just do it the day of. I'll just drive to a store.
Right.
Absolutely 0 stores within a 15-mile radius had fucking Xbox One controllers.
Oh, no.
There's a retro game store near him that I was banking on, and they're closed for renovation.
Oh,
They're expanding. I was like, first of all, who the fuck is expanding right now?
I mean, good for them.
Good for them. It's going to be great. I'm glad they're doing it. But it was a bad day for that to happen to me. Fred Meyer didn't have it. Fucking this other retro store didn't have them. They only had the ugly original Xbox One controllers.
Oh, no. Okay.
I was like, I'm not making him deal with that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that controller
So after
sucked.
40 minutes of driving around and calling people, I went home and got one of my controllers, and that's what he has now. I just gave him my own controller because I was like, I'll just buy myself a controller later. I have a cooler one than he has, so it's like, you know, it is an upgrade.
There you go.
But
there you go.
still a used controller I felt a little weird about, but, you know, whatever.
Hey, I mean, he's probably really excited and happy just to have another controller since his was
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't fucking give a shit. It's not fucked up. I take good care of my controllers because I never use them.
I throw mine across the room, so it's fine. Well,
I don't play anything anger-inducing on console, I don't think.
I need to stop playing Cuphead. Why am I playing Cuphead again? I'm a fucking idiot, dude.
I don't know. I gotta stop playing multiplayer games, honestly.
Yeah.
I gotta stop. It's just, I mean, in 50 hours, I could have beat like 3 games.
That's fair. Yeah.
3 decently long games.
Speaking of games, how many games are you at this year? Are you still keeping track?
I have no idea.
You stopped keeping track?
Yeah, no, I haven't really been beating anything. So, I beat Pillars, so that was the last one I put on here. Let's see where I'm at.
Where are you at?
I think I'm still in the 30s.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm at 33.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, I beat 19 last year, so
hey,
I feel pretty good about the list.
You're doing great. You're doing amazing.
Yeah. What are you in the 50s?
57.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah. A lot of shorties. I got those shorty games.
You got those shouties.
I got those shorties because I like those indie games. Yeah, I've been on itch.io just like fucking gobbling up little games and stuff like that, but
I wish I liked those experiences. I typically don't. I like some of them, like we talked about it before, the Why Am I Dead at Sea? I fucking love the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
But it's so rare. What was the other one? To the Moon. I love that game. To the Moon is sadness in a fucking
I got to a point where I got it really sad, and I'm like, I can't. Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's great.
If I find anything,
indie games obviously great. Oh, did you see? You must have seen this. The Not a Game game.
Not a game. No.
What the fuck is it called? Not a Game. This is not. No, what the fuck is it called?
There is no game? No, that's something old.
Yeah. There is no game. Is that what it is? Wrong dimension. Yeah, this game. You saw this game?
Send it to me.
Okay. Anyway, that game was shot. I watched Co Carnage play it. That game was so, like, I wish I had stumbled onto it like myself, but it's like it's too hard for me to like get a read on whether I'll like an indie game or not.
Yeah.
So often I just miss them.
Yeah.
But this game was incredible. Like the amount of detail, the weird experiences they created. It was just like, it was perfect. It's one of the best fucking indie games I've ever seen. I didn't get to play it because I just watched somebody play the whole thing, and it was great. But it was really cool.
I'll have to check it out. Like, it's pixel art. I fucking have it's a pixel art. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I'll check it out. But let's wrap this up, I guess. And
yeah, let's do it.
Call it good since we're rambling again because we're really good
Sounds
at that.
Good. Yeah, we're just like looking at the store, like
we just
describing
missed each
games.
other. It's been too long since we talked, and we haven't been able to talk. And
absolutely, it feels a little weird not to talk to you every week. So
I know I missed you last.
Let's do it again next week.
Yeah, let's do it again next week. All right. Since neither of us are really streaming, I'm not going to bother to plug that, but.
No.
Follow us on Twitter at The Real Ports and Evil Space Bunny, and then our Twitter for the podcast is Ignore Backlog, and we would appreciate anything that you guys.
I'll tease this here.
Yeah. Tease it.
I think I have a YouTube video coming.
Oh, I'm really excited.
It's me and Fabian's doing, and we
cute.
spent all of yesterday, like getting the clips for it, and now she just needs to edit it, and
nice.
So like maybe in the next week or two, and it's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be comfy.
It's gonna be cool.
Cool.
No, it's gonna be high octane.
Oh, it's gonna be
all
high
Not
octane.
comfy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Is there
ridiculous.
screaming? Is there lots of screaming involved?
No, but there's dubstep involved.
Ooh, okay. I'm fucking down.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I think we're gonna create a new YouTube. I don't know what it's gonna be called yet, but I'll plug it next week probably if it's out.
Do it.
And yeah.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah. Stay safe. Don't catch on fire. Good luck. Have fun, and yeah, don't catch on fire. That's like the biggest thing right now.
There's a lot of
fire
hazards right now, so just curl up in the fetal position until it's over.
Yeah.
In 3 years.
God, don't say that. It's supposed to end at the end of the year for us.
Yeah, it definitely will. When the calendar switches over, it's
Okay.
Yep. The Mayans were 8 years off. That's all I'll say.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. We love you.
See ya.